to all of my card games, the show where we take a look at whatever decks we want to take a look and have ourselves a good old time. Today, everybody, is the third day of our Halloween Spectacular, and we're taking a look at PKfire. That's Phantom Knights and Burning Abyss. Because these are both monsters that they look very much like they belong in Halloween. I would dress up as this guy if I could find a big old ragged cloak that's purple. I would do it. But yes, we got ourselves a nice little PKfire deck. We're trying to just swarm the board with level 3s and just go for all the extra deck goodness we can go for and just run our opponent over, essentially. So we got ourselves a nice little deck dedicated to that. And so we're going to go into Yugioh Pro and show it off. Before we do the deck profile, however, I forgot to do this yesterday. Big shout out to all of you at home for 471 subscribers. I was surprised at that 71 bit. It's been beautiful. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate all of the support you've been giving me. We're still going though. 500 subscribers by the end of the year. We can still do it. It's gonna be close, but we can still do it. So let's go into the deck profile today and get right into the duels. So for our main deck today, we have 2 copies of Seer, the Malebranche of the Burning Abyss, 1 copy of the Fiendish Rhino Warrior, 1 Danger Tsuchinoko, 1 copy of the Phantom Knights of Stained Greaves, 2 copies of Farfa, the Yugioh, 2 copies of Graf, the Malebranche of the Burning Abyss, 3 copies of Turgide of Underworld, 1 copy of the Phantom Knights of Raggedy Gloves, 1 Scarm of the Malebranche of the Burning Abyss. We have 3 copies each of Phantom Knight's Ancient Cloak and Phantom Knight's Torn Scale, 1 copy of Danger Jackalope, 3 copies of Silent Boots, and 3 copies of Kagamucha Knight. For our spells, we have 1 copy of Harpy's Feather Duster, 2 Triple Tactical Talents, 1 Reinforcement of Army, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Monster Reborn, 3 Forbidden Driblets, a copy of the Phantom Knight's Rank Up in Magical Force, and 3 Phantom Fog Blades. The extra deck includes 2 copies of Cherubini, the Ebon Angel, 1 Masquerena, 2 Phantom Knights Baldish, 1 Mekk-Knight Crusadia Avramax for defense, 1 Dante the Immortal, 1 Levier the Sea Dragon, 2 Phantom Knights of Broken Sword, 1 Raider Knight, 1 Dark Rebellion Exige Dragon, 1 Arc Rebellion Exige Dragon, 1 Dark Requiem Exige Dragon, and of course, Beatrice the Lady of the Eternal. As for the side deck, it's mostly just other level 3s that you can turbo at. Things like Junk Forward, pretty good for just summoning another level 3 body. Psychic Wielder is really good if you want to try and tech in some synchros in here, because it is a nice tuner. You can summon it if you have a level 3 monster other than himself. It's good for level 3s, rank 3s, level 6 synchros, level 9 synchros, things like that. If you want some more hand traps, go for Ash Blossom, of course. If you want Beatrice to float into something, then you can go for Dante the Pilgrim of the Burning Abyss. That's about it. And then there's the other rank 4s like Evil Swarm Nightmare, which can be good for stalling, but not necessary. Access code for lots of damage if you don't want Avermax for whatever reason. Another magic force if you feel you need it. Imperm is good if you find yourself going second a lot. And Phantom Knight Shade Brigandine is just good for, having a card on the field. But he's level 4, not free. So that's why you don't run him. So, all that being said, folks, let's go ahead and go Yugioh Pro, show off some PKfire, and have ourselves a good time. Alrighty, on our first opponent. And we do want to try and go first with this deck. You can go second as well, depending on the hand you get into. But we prefer to go first, and luckily that's what we are doing. Alright, not bad. I could live with it. Let's go ahead and summon out Turgide of the Underworld. This lets me summon out a level 3 Fiend when it's normal summon. And I also have Kagamucha Knight to chain block my opponent. Nice. So we'll go ahead and get ourselves started. We'll summon out my Fiendish Rhino Warrior, who's my preferred going to dude. And we're going to go ahead and make Cherubini using these 2. Doesn't really matter who we use, but I'm going to use those 2. And Rhino Warrior's effect is going to go off, sending one of our fiends to the grave. In this case, I want to send Scarm. This is important. You want to send Scarm. So, once per turn, Cherubini can send a monster to the grave. We're going to send... I don't really need to send Graf, but I'm going to send Graf, because I like to send Graf. So we're going to send Graf. Graf will then summon us another Burning Abyss. That's kind of what you do. You just keep making up more monsters. Alrighty, so now what we're going to go ahead and do... let me think about this, because the thing about Burning Abyss is that they destroy themselves if you have anything else on the board. Seer would get me back my Cherubini, though, so yeah. Here's what we're gonna go ahead and do. Make Rusty Bardiche. Using those two. Hello. So, Rusty Bardiche is on the board. We'll go ahead and bring back Cherubini, even though we really don't need to. I just want to have an extra monster on the board, just in case I need it. So now we're going to use Bardiche's effect, ditching Silent Boots to the grave to get a Fog Blade. This is both an effect negate and protection, because any monster affected by the Fog Blade cannot be attacked. So if I need some defense for whatever reason, I will have it in spades. So we're going to go ahead and set a card, and set one more card. And I could make a second Bardiche, but there's no reason to do that. We'll end our turn, and Skarm, during the end phase, will add us a Fiend. And I usually go for my tour guys just to dig them out of the deck. So we're pretty set for going first. You know, I've got this Bardiche, I've got a Cherubini. If I get another monster on the board, I can make myself an Avramax. Or I can make Broken Rusty Blade. And then I can pop a card. Because when you Dark Exceed summon, you can pop a card, so long as you have Rusty Bardiche. And what is this guy playing? Some kind of chaosy sort of thing? Oh no, it's even worse than that. It's so much worse than that. It's evenly matched. Alright, well if you're gonna be that way, I gotta banish these, correct? Well that is just foul play, sir. I was just trying to play the game. But you're like Mr. No. Heck, I've played Lockdown, these sorts of decks. I almost never play evenly matched. That card's just in bad taste. Even Mystic Mine has more character than evenly matched does. Alright, so what is this guy doing? Is this Dragoonides or something similar? Let's see. Into the grave. Level 5 or higher monster from hand to the grave. Summon this card, banish these field. This card's destroyed by battle. This card. Okay. So this guy's playing some sort of synchro deck, some sort of Rokket deck, I guess. Is this Dragon Link? I don't know what it is. All I know is it's in bad taste because he had to use evenly matched to out my board. I had 2 negates. I had a Forbidden Droplet. I had so much good stuff. My opponent, however, was like, not allowed. As for me, I will also be not allowed. I will negate you. And I'll go ahead and use Graf's effect, just to get things out of my deck. Look at Farfa. Good old Yugioh Supreme. This guy leaves the field, I can target a monster till the end phase, banish that boy. Alright, but he's gonna keep going, I think. Is that level 8? No, it's level 7. This card, destroyed, target a card, opponent controls, banish it. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. Now it is my turn once again. So, what we're gonna do here... How many Phantom Knights do I have in the grave? None. I have a grand total of none. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate indeed. If I had some Phantom Knights, I would be good. So let's go ahead and do the monkey. Go ahead and banish this. If I banish this now, does it banish forever? I don't know how that works. We'll find out. It does. Huzzah. Okay. Let's go ahead and get ourselves another Phantom Knight. Or not a Phantom Knight. We're going for Burning Abyss here. See, the thing is, if I had some Phantom Knights, I could go for a Break Sword and then do the rank up thing. I could still do the rank up thing. Do I want to do that, though? That's the question. It's, like, not a bad idea, but not a great idea either. Target a Dark Exceed monster I control. Or I could just go for Break Sword again. That's another option. That's hard. If I had another summon... I kind of do. Okay, no, wait. No. I got it. I think I got it. Wrong card. Okay, hold on. Come on, baby. Okay, Cherubini. We want Cherubini. We want Seer. We want Skarm, I guess. Don't use what? Feed comedian. Okay, no, my graveyard. I needed that to do things with. Okay, well that's kind of a dick move. Okay, that kind of messes me up ever so slightly, and by slightly I mean horrifically. Alrighty, I'm gonna have to be a smart boy about this now. Send to the grave, send to the grave, send to the grave, send to the grave. Gosh darn it, I had a plan and everything, but Fiend Comedian. I'm getting beaten by janky traps and jankier traps, really. Alright. No. See, I had this awesome plan where I was gonna make Break Sword and go into Magic Force and, like, annihilate this dude, but no, not allowed to do that. Discard a card, send a Phantom Knight card. Not really much point in doing that at this point. I'm just gonna make another Bardiche. You know, you have these ideas to do the things that are cool and stuff, but then your opponent's like, heck no. I'm gonna send this dude. Get my Lost Fog Blade so that I have something to not die with. And let's see. Wait a minute. Can I still do that? I think I can, actually. Okay, yeah, let's try that. Ancient Cloak for Silent Boots. And then Torn Scale revives itself because I banished a Burning Abyss. Not a Burning Abyss. I'm getting the archetypes mixed up. Alright. Special Summon Boots. And then go for Break Sword. It doesn't really matter where I put you. Then I get to target a card, pop that card. Pop that card. And yeah. I'm going to go ahead, attach material, pop myself, pop the Chaos Ruler. And then Break Sword will revive those monsters. Hacha. I can summon them back as level 4. And then let's see, Anthelian Dragon doesn't help me as much. Touch material, this card gains attack. I kind of would prefer to make the other guy. So we're going to go ahead and make Dark Rebellion Exceeds Dragon. And then rank it up with Rank Up Spores. Banish a card from the grave. Make myself a Dark Requiem Dragon. Hachamba. And we'll go ahead and go for damage. See, I was able to do some stuff. This guy tried to stop me, and I was like, hey, I still got stuff. Do you got any stuff? Not really. Does he have anything in the grave? What is this? Opponent's want the special summons card from the hand. Gain life points equal to half this card's defense. This attack position cannot be destroyed by that battle. No. In fact, that's going to help me. I'm going to negate you, and I can summon and exceed from the grave. So I'm going to do even more damage. In fact, I might even be game at... Well, I don't think it's game, but it's very close. It's very close. Is it game? No, it's not game. It's dangerously close, though. I mean, it might as well be game. So, whew, that was an intense 3-turn duel. Not gonna lie. I say 3 because I don't think this guy can come back from this. I mean, look what it, he hit me with the evenly matched. Made himself a little bit of a Chaos Dragon Ruler dude. I went from thinking I could do very little to him surrendering. And that's what Phantom Knights will do to you. They kick your butt. Alright, it is a surprising win. I thought we were going to have a lot of a harder time crawling our way back, but nope. Phantom Knights, don't underestimate them. Not even if you're playing them. So there's a good first duel against, I guess this was Rockets or something of that variety. Chaos Rockets? I'm going to say Chaos Rockets. Anyway, there's our first duel. Let's go ahead for duel number 2 and continue to do as we like to do. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Can we match that first duel? I don't know. That was a pretty nail-biter of a duel, I'll tell you. Monster Hunter World Player. I used to play that game too. Got a little too grindy and I didn't have as much time, but at some point in my future I will go back to the game. That's... I usually try to finish most of the games I play. Every once in a while there'll be one that I don't finish. It always gnaws at me. Alright, the opening hand is... I mean, we got Farfa. Swordsoul. I don't like Swordsoul very much. They're just kind of annoying. Kind of annoying at this point. But, you know, what does this do? Add a Swordsoul. Add what looks like some sort of evil chicken thing. I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to be. The Auspicious Sword Beast. What is it supposed to be? I think I can see the head, but what is it? I don't know. Anyway, this guy is going to be doing... Yeah, he's going to be making the big old synchro. And that's going to be a bit of a problem for us. Because the big synchro is like... What was it? If I special summon something, he can banish it and deal damage to me. Which is a really obnoxious card in of itself. But if I can top deck into my... into my Forbidden Droplet, I'll be fine. Did he not have a worm to reveal? I think he forgot that he needs to have a Swordsoul or a worm monster in hand. That, or... Yeah, I guess he didn't. Alright, yeah, but he could still make the big dude. Yeah, by special summon, he could banish a card, flick 1200. Activate a spell trap, I can be banished, do 1200. It's a really obnoxious thing. Alright. I have an idea. This doesn't negate it, right? If it doesn't negate it, I can just ditch Farfa. That's my plan, anyway. That's the plan. If I can just banish this for a turn, I will be all set, I think. I think so. We find out. We tachito. Alright, where's Farfa? There's Farfa. Farfa, do what you do best and make people go away. There you go. Alrighty. Now it's my turn to do things. I hope you're ready. Are you ready, kids? Okay, apparently he was ready. Okay, that's fine. I'm taking your ass, Blossom. I'm taking your ass and there's nothing you can do to stop me. I think. Pretty sure. Alrighty. Cherubini in a bikini is once again here on the board. Alright, let's go ahead and ditch a Grapha. Make this bigger. Yeah, because unfortunately I won't be able to do everything I want to do. And the reason for this is because now that I've used Farfa's one effect, I can't use his other effect to summon himself. Which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. At the very least, I'll be able to set up for when that thing comes back. Because if I can get a couple of Fog Blades ready, I will be able to stop his big old monster. And then I'll be able to just destroy this guy next turn. That's the plan anyway. You know, Phantom Knights, Burning Abyss, are all about that, apparently. Oh, I guess that stops Skarm, but that's about it. That's about all that's gonna stop, is stopping Skarm. Alrighty. End of phase. Unfortunately, Skarm does not get to add me anything. Okay, so now he's gonna have Kikashishon, which is some sort of dude. He kind of reminds me of, you know, because he's got like these dragon things coming out of his back. He reminds me of that one Gundam from the original Gundam Wing. What was it called? It was the green one. I can't remember what it was called. Oh. He just gets to straight up summon back his dude, but it doesn't do anything because he has to reveal a card in his hand. Yeah. So basically this doesn't do anything. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and Foul Blade this dude. He will attempt to negate, well, not quite negate, but he can banish it. But that's why we have two of them. Ha-cha. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Alright, so now all I really need is any Phantom Knight monster. That would be the best thing. Because then I could make a nice Xyz monster. That would be nice. Hey, that's exactly what I'm talking about, baby! I'm making all the YouTuber references. Is Critical a YouTuber? I don't think he is. I mean, I wouldn't have any problem with him being a YouTuber. I'm just saying I don't think he's like an official one or anything. Alright, so let's go for Ancient Cloak. Get our dude. Make our Xyz and blow up this guy's board and ruin his day. Essentially, that's what we're trying to do here. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and summon out the Silent Boots. And we should be good. Yeah, that doesn't do anything anymore, my dude. I'm sorry. You can struggle all you want. What's going to happen is about to happen. And you can't stop it. What's happening with you? I don't remember. I think it's one of the effects of, boots there. Or not boots, but, oh yeah, he gains 1,000 because I use gloves. I always forget that effect. But... I could do even more damage the other way. But I don't have my rank up spell, so screw it, I'm just gonna attack. Waste not, want not. I have attack points, I might as well use them. And I should be good. You know, I mean, what realistically can he do in this situation? Any monster he summons, I can Fog Blade. I've got the Fog Blades in the grave, which I can banish to bring back my monsters. He's done. He is, like, so close to done, he might as well just surrender. Although, how does their trap... I know they have a trap that can pop things. Okay, I guess that's not what it was. Okay. So, we got ourselves our second win against the Swordsoul, an obnoxious opponent, but luckily my opponent misread how Swordsoul Swordmaster works, or he just never had anything to reveal, one or the other. In which case, there's a win for our Phantom Knight boys. Let's go for Duel 3. Alrighty, our third and final opponent of the evening. Running a little late, so I'm just going to go 3 duels. I mean, we're doing what we need to do. Alrighty. Well, we're proofed against Ash Blossom, which is nice. And we're doubly proofed, because I also have Kagamucha Knight. So, we'll be able to make ourselves a decent enough opening board. It won't be, like, perfect, but it'll be good enough. It'll be good enough. I might just have to make Avramax again. You know, sometimes when the cards aren't perfect, you make yourself an Aftermax and you go from it. You go for it. Alright, so Rhino Warrior goes off. Sending... Where's Skarm at? Skarm? Oh, shoot, you're in my hand, Skarm. Why are you in my hand? That's not where you're supposed to be. Okay, that is unfortunate. I mean, I could summon you, but then you wouldn't get your effects. Unfortunate indeed. Yeah. We'll do things a little bit differently. We're gonna go ahead and search out a Phantom Knight monster to have that ready for next turn. I'm gonna go ahead and search out Torrent Scale. You know, it won't be the perfect opening, but it'll be something. Go ahead and bring out Skarm. He's a good boy. We'll make a Skarm. And then we're going to go ahead and make... Yeah, we'll make this dude. And good. We'll keep a monster on the board in case we really, really need it. So let's go ahead and use the Phantom Knights of Bardiche. DHA Boot. And we'll get to end our turn on a couple of Fog Blades. And that ought to work. That ought to be just enough to get started. You know, sometimes, we've had some good luck with today. I don't think we can complain too much about less than optimal starts. But, we got ourselves a start. I got a couple Fog Blades. I've got a monster I can turn into a Xyz next turn. I'm fine with it. I'm honestly fine with it. I'm fine. And next turn, I can ditch my other boots, get my Fog Blade, get my rank up spell. Ouch. Field nukes. I knew I should have made Masquerena. I was like, should I make Masquerena and go into Bardiche? And I was like, nah, I kind of want to save that. Now I'm like, why didn't I say that? Why didn't I do that? Okay. So, Silent Sea Nettle. I played against this deck the other day. This is the new Mako Tsunami support, specifically into Stealth Kragen. Basically, what this dude does is, like, what is he? He makes my monsters water. You can destroy water mine, inflict damage, equals half its attack. I negate you. I negate you. That's just how it goes. Alright, so we've stopped the Stealth Kragen, at least for now. But the thing about the Mako deck is they run a lot of disruptive trap cards. Plus, what is it? If this card is destroyed, you can summon the Kragen spawn. The spawn of the Kragen. This has to be destroyed, though, right? Yes, it does. Okay. Maybe have an out to this. Summon forth Tornscale. And activate his effect, ditching Barfa. And then I'll get to Breakthrough Scale. Okay, that's annoying. Kind of hoping to do stuff there, but at the very least, I can banish this for a turn. I can banish that for one whole turn. Let's see. I don't have another Burning Abyss in the grave except... Or not... I keep getting the archetypes mixed up. I have a Bardiche. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. Banish Fogblade, get back Bardiche. Hey, hey, baby. He's back. I had a feeling it'd be Torrential. At least we got the bait out the Torrential. Okay. We'll make do. The good thing, though, is now Stealth Kragen has no materials. Therefore, even if I destroy it, he gets a whole lot of nothing. He gets a heckin' lot of not much. Alrighty. Fogblade. I'm not allowing your stupid squid thing to defeat me. This doesn't even look like a Kraken. A Kraken? A Kraken. It doesn't look like the Kraken very much. It looks like... I don't know what that's supposed to be. It looks like a space station. Heck, what was it? Number 26 looks more like a squid than this dude does. Alright. Bit of a touch and go situation here. This happens to me for some reason when I play against this guy. Because it's like, you gotta have non-destruction removal. Otherwise, you're kind of stuck with this dude. Buzz Lightyear Shark. Alright. That could be bad. I have a feeling if he doesn't go for another Stealth Kragen, he's going to be making a Bahamut Shark. Which can only mean one thing. One terrible, awful thing. Alright, what are you making? What you making? You Jamaican? Oh, we made the new guy. What does this do again? Can't destroy a battle while a number is on the field. Main phase, attach materials, attach number, exceed. Extra deck to this card as material. Attach one other face of card on the field to this card. Okay. Fascinating. Let's go ahead for another copy of Tornscale. And do that again. Ditching Farfa. We'll do the same thing as before. Maybe we can trick him. We'll find out. I do have triple tactical talents. We'll see. We will see indeed. Because he can't stop Farfa, but he can interrupt by, like, stealing my Tornscale. It's basically, yeah, he detaches two materials. It's kind of like 101, but in reverse. In a sense. Okay, so he is going to steal my dude. Which makes me sad, but what can you do? Who do I want, though? That's not dark, that's water. I was about to say if it had been dark for whatever reason, that would work, but it doesn't. I'm gonna go ahead and send... Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Farfa, yeah, you go off. Banish that guy. Banish that guy. And let's go ahead and draw some more cards. Or I could steal his monster. I'm gonna draw more cards. I like to draw me some cards. So what my plan is right now is I'm gonna banish this dude to get boots. Torn Scale will come back out. I'll be able to summon them both, make a break sword, pop this, pop that, go from there, essentially. I'll be able to pop the Kraken. If I can pop the Kraken, I'm solid. Yes. Ooh, Kagamucha Knight. That'll be useful later. Let's go ahead, like I said, get the boots. The boots that keep on walking. And we'll go ahead for our Torn Scale. Which is sadly once per turn, otherwise I would get 2 of them. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. And we'll go for our good boy, Mr. Sword. I haven't even gone for Dante this whole episode. It's like, sometimes you go for the dude, sometimes you don't go for the dude. So target my card and your card. Wait a second. I think I might have should have broken a break sword, but that's whatever. It's fine. Destroy those 2. Go ahead, use Foul Blade. What happened to where'd Rusty Bardiche go? Did I forget he was gone or something? He's not even there. He's not even there. Alright, that's not a problem, I don't think. This will be fine. I'm just going to banish my Silent Boots to get my rank up spell. Or should I get the trap because that dude's coming back? I'm going to get the trap actually just in case I need it. Got a notification, 1 second. Nothing important. Okay. Okay, what was I doing? I was going to make a lot of damage. Not a lot, but it's a start. It's a start. This guy's running out of his tricks. Let's see. Detached to... Yeah, he needs materials to use HFIL, and he has no materials. He's got the trap card, but we don't know what it is yet. I imagine it's C stealth attack. Or something to that variety. We'll find out. Xyz Reborn. I see. Attack? Yeah, that only works during the main phase. Oh, and apparently... Wait, did you not have any stealth Krogans? I guess he didn't. I have no other explanation for that one. Alrighty, we're solid. I think we're okay. I mean, he's got this thing, but I'm not really too worried about that. Next turn, I can use Break Sword to pop this, or make another Break Sword, or finally make Dante. I'm pretty set. And I still have my Fog Blade, too. So I'm good, you know? You know, I could have made Anthalian Dragon, and that's pretty nasty, but he has non-destruction removal. So that wouldn't have worked as well. Shuffle 3 dudes back into the deck. Okay. You don't get a draw or anything, but you do get 3 cards back. Well, sadly, there goes the Torn Scales. Or not, because I'm just going to go ahead and negate you. I'm just going to go ahead and negate your silly little boat. Your silly little boat, man. Alrighty. Let us go ahead and... Let's see, there's 1 in the hand and none in the grave. That's the problem here. Let's go ahead and summon out Mr. Gloves. And summon out Kagamucha Knight. Should be good. So pop this, pop his face down. I don't trust the face down card. For sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Break Sword's effect. We'll pop this. Pop that. Another Xyz Reborn. I should have figured. Okay. That's how you want to go about it. I still don't have a dude. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Activate Fogblade. Bring back the scale. What? You have no materials. Don't tell me this does things. I guess he could pop with Kragen. But I have too much stuff at this point. Plus, I have triple tactical talents. I do have that. He might be worried about that. Is he worried? I doubt it, but you never know. So let's go ahead and make Masquerena to spook him. If he's gonna pop anything, it would be Masquerena. Ouchie. And of course, I can just bring this back, because it was summoned normally. But first, I'm going to use triple tactical talents and steal his Stealth Kragen. This is mine now. Can I use the effect? No, I cannot. Alright, once again, Monster Born, Masquerena back. And my opponent rages. Alrighty, well, I'm pretty sure I had this guy. Masquerena, go for Bardiche, go for a second Break Sword, pop this, run him over. Granted, I don't have any negates after this, but whatever. Who cares? So, I'm going to call that a win. Let's go for the end screen. All right, everybody. PKfire did all right. We got 3 wins. We had some pretty decent duels. You know, we did pretty good. I'm very happy with how the deck worked out today. It's always good when you take an old classic out, and it still runs just fine. So, I hope you guys very much enjoyed today's video. Make sure to hit the like button at the end of this video now. And consider subbing because we're still trying to hit 500 by the end of the year. And next time on the Halloween special, I think we're taking a look at Skull Servants because it's about that time. So, thank y'all very much for watching. Your boy Memphis is signing out. See you later.